Ladies and gents, Six Figs here from YouTube. We're going to be talking about the one and only, folks, Nervos Network, CKB. In today's video, we are going to be covering it all from a little bit of ecosystem news to the charts. We got probably one of the best tweets I've ever probably seen in my lifetime. Crypto Daddy goes on to say, would be nice to see you as our frontman. Man, I appreciate that. I sincerely do. Ultimately, it's going to be up to the community to decide who the leaders are, things like that. Whether I'm the front man, whether there's a front woman out there that's going to lead the charge, I can assure you all, I will be here to support 100% along the way, folks. Yeti drops an absolute stone cold stunner of a tweet. Risk V technology will grow 73% per year to 2027 when there will be some 25 billion AI chips produced. Risk V is taking over, and CKB has been using it for their virtual machine now for 4 years. Learning every day, knowledge is priceless. This was a great tweet. So I think what we're going to do is talk to Nervos Network a little bit more about Risk V. And I'm very fascinated by this whole thing, especially with like AI, especially since it seems like they were on the front end of this years ago using this. So Nervos goes on to say the Nervos base layer is so generalized that it has the flexibility of a general purpose computer. This makes it easy to update and add new capabilities that give developers almost unlimited scope for building the next generation of innovative applications. So think about that for a second, folks. It's a lot like a computer that over time we need higher RAM, we need higher graphics cards. We can just kind of add that stuff in as we need it. So think of Nervos Network as like this performance vehicle that you can always upgrade. So here we go. I dropped this tweet, and if you're interested, folks, I am going to be meeting with the Nervos Network team. I don't know how much I can say about this meeting yet, but it is confirmed it is going down, and it's going to be cool. And I'm going to find out when at least I can disclose some more about this. Right now, it's kind of hush-hush, but I'm going to be meeting with Nervos Network soon. Feel free to email any questions you have about the tech or the team, folks, and you can send them all to sixfigs@dmail.ai, folks. That's right. You can send your questions for the team there. Now let's look at the charts, why don't we? CKB is up on the day 5%. Woo! Up on the month 48%. Look at that. Man, I sure like that. We can see that CKB, the last time I did some TA on CKB, I was warning y'all to watch for the 6 p.m. time frame on Friday the 3rd. And we can see that this ended up being some sort of a reversal point. Everything was green. Once we hit this candle, we reversed and really kind of fell through. So right now, price action is trying to defeat this 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. And it almost looks like we have some sort of weird formation. We've got a trend line this way. You know, we might be seeing a little bit of a symmetrical triangle squeeze breakdown here, especially on this 4-hour chart. What kind of concerns me here is that price has tried 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 times to really break above this 0.00376-ish area. So I want you guys to really go into your phones after this, of course. Go to February 10th, set a date and time. February 10th, excuse me, 6 a.m. Central Time. Figure out what time zone that's in for you. This could be a critical moment in time for Nervos. And I'm thinking like, man, this almost looks like some sort of descending triangle, but then I'm kind of getting like these vibes where we could be seeing. I'm just going to go ahead here and clean this up for just a second while I kind of explain this, and then we'll scoot on over to like the daily chart. But it kind of appears to me like we could be seeing some sort of very nice ascending triangle that is forming, especially with this price action that occurred over the weekend. We can see these lows are continuing to get higher. So I'm bullish on that right now. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can continue to see this price move up into this ascending triangle, possibly is what it is. But I do feel like we need to kind of see what happens here. And we could see price run up to this 0.00398-ish level and retrace. We could see price come up and then retrace and then reverse on this date. We've been trading sideways. It's very evident we've been trading sideways for some time now. Let's look at CKB. Let's just look at the weekly. We'll hone in on the monthly. You know, here we are. I think CKB is going to try to reach for this 50 moving average. I really do, at about a half cent, somewhere in there. And I hope it happens rather soon, simply because we've got an opportunity in the Ichimoku cloud here. Boom, this little thin section. That's what I want to see price kind of rampage through. It's a thick part of the Ichimoku cloud, but it's thinner than like this part here and maybe this part over here. So it is what it is right now. I'm just thinking, you know, we've got this clear Elliott wave theory corrective wave, A, B, C, D, E. I'm thinking it's time to see, you know, the horse leave the stable. And really, when it comes down to it, you know, we could be gearing up to see this inverse head and shoulders move to the upside. So that's kind of where I'm thinking for the weekly. Obviously, that's the weekly. So it's going to take a month or two, maybe, for that to kind of play out. Here's the daily. Things are looking beautiful. Things are looking absolutely beautiful. And I've been kind of saying now for a long time, if you guys have been seeing my Bitcoin videos, if you guys have been seeing my ICP videos, all this price structure looks the same. It just does. Things have been moving together. And when we look at this, we can kind of see that price action, like I've been saying, on the daily charts, we need to come over and hit this 50 moving average right off the shoulder of this Ichimoku cloud before we can move up. I've been saying this for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And really, the fact that we possibly have an ascending triangle forming, this might be a very nice bullish move to take us up to this half cent level. Folks, I love you all. Check out my end screens and we will, I should say, check out my end screens. I'm tongue-tied right now. Check out my end screens right down here and you'll get some more information on other dApps within the Nervos Network ecosystem. So we'll see you guys all in the next video.